Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Would You Rather. Now, this game I haven't played for a lot of years. I played it in many different places like Roblox, and I watched like other YouTubers play, but today we're going to be giving it a go. So now let's start with the first question. Be completely alone for 5 years or never be alone for 5 years? Now, being completely alone would be slightly depressing, and I wouldn't really want to do that. I mean, you could get some things done, but after a while, I do think this would not be that fun. Now, never be alone for 5 years? That means you get zero privacy. Now, this is a hard question, but does never being alone, also include, like, going to the bathroom and stuff like this? I mean, that's going to be slightly weird, so I'd say be completely alone for 5 years, but this is a very difficult decision. Ooh, okay, so 30.2% of people picked what I picked. Live in a society with mandatory facial recognition or one with complete lack of surveillance but high crime. Mandatory facial recognition, I mean, depends what the government's going to use that for. I mean, if they're going to use it for normal, like, safety and things, that's fine, but if it's going to become, like, a very authoritarian society where you can't really do anything, I mean, that's also a very difficult decision. The complete lack of surveillance with high crime, I mean, that can be good in some aspects. I guess you get more freedom, but very high crime, I mean, that's going to become a very lawless zone, so interesting. I would have to give it to freedom, but there has to be, like, some other way to lower the crime. But I guess it's high crime. Ooh, it's a very hard question. Some of these are actually pretty difficult. Okay, let's go down. Make a decision that benefits you but harms others, or one that benefits others but harms you. It depends how much it's harming or benefiting. But you know what? If it's helping my community or like my friends or family, I guess benefits others but harms you. But depends how much it harms you or like benefits others. If it's very severely, then no. But if it's like mildly, yeah, I guess that's fine then. You know what? I'll pick if it mildly harms. Yeah, that's fine. 36.4% agree. I mean, 3.6% disagree. Be immortal or have 9 lives. I mean, being immortal does sound good on surface, but what are you gonna do if you live forever? After a while, I guess it's gonna be like, what am I even doing at this point? Or have 9 lives? I don't even think being immortal is possible. Having 9 lives is also weird. But then eventually it's gonna end. You know what? Both are also very weird options, but I would have to pick having 9 lives. I don't want to be immortal. Yeah, most people agree with me. 75% of people agree. That's pretty nice. So would I rather be poor in a rich country or rich in a poor country? You know what? I'd be rich in a poor country. I mean, it sounds like bad, but you do get a drastically better quality of life than rather than being poor in a rich country. Unless it has like lots of benefit systems, this is not going to be a very good life at all here. So yeah, let's pick being rich in a poor country. So yeah, guys, say what like you guys would choose in the comment section. If you playing along, if you're playing along. I mean, some of you guys, like, you guys might not agree, obviously, on all of these. I mean, that's expected, but let's see what your opinions are. So, accidentally send a spicy text to a family member or to your boss. That is a difficult question. Now, both of these are going to be really embarrassing, but, depends. I mean, family member, it's going to be easier to explain it to. And boss, I mean, you might get fired, which is a bigger deal, unless your boss likes that, which is going to be kind of weird. So I'd have to say, due to a family member, because it's probably going to be easier to explain it to. So yeah, and 43.9% of people agree, less than I'd expect. Okay, so maybe they expect the boss would say something, I guess. Be sick for the rest of your life or kill a kitten. This sounds very bad, but you know what? I might have to do this. I mean, a lot of people in the world do eat cats in like some places, so this might sound very bad. Being sick for the rest of your life is, I mean, how sick are we talking here? If you're talking about, like, very sick for the rest of life or killing a kid, I mean, millions of people still do it. I would never do it, but if I'm being forced, I mean, this sounds very bad, but I might have to do it. Yikes. 70% of people do agree. I mean, this is very, I wouldn't do it, but this is just being forced. Be stuck in an elevator with 3 wet dogs or with 3 people who fart constantly. Interesting. Now, I would say 3 wet dogs, I mean, as long as they don't touch me, I don't really care, but 3 people who fart constantly, I'm going to be smelling that. But the wet dogs, if they're aggressive, it's different. If they're not, like, aggressive and, like, just leave me alone, I guess it's fine. And with 3 people who fart constantly, that is going to be smelling very bad. So I do think here I'm going to have to pick being stuck in an elevator elevator with 3 wet dogs, as long as they're not like aggressive. Yeah, of course, the vast majority, no, vast majority, the large majority, 81.7% agree. Now, be stuck on an island with a killer, or be stuck in the ocean with hungry sharks. Now, hungry sharks is basically almost guaranteed that you're gonna die here, I think, unless you want to eat something else, but hungry sharks are not really the best idea. Being stuck on an island with a killer. Now, this is very bad, but maybe the killer killed someone that, like, for a reason that isn't related to you, and they're not after you, I guess. So, as long as they're not after me, I would still avoid them, but as long as they're not after me, shouldn't be too much of a big deal, you know, if you know what I mean, guys. So, out of these two, I would not definitely, if they're like completely wild and crazy and just killing everyone, then, I mean, both these options are very bad, but I guess I'd have to pick the killer, wouldn't I? It's also going to be easier to defend. Vast majority of people agree, 86.7%. Build something good or destroy something bad? You know what, guys? I'm into building. I ought to build something good for the world. Destroy something bad? I mean, how many things that you're like infinitely generating bad things, I guess, if you know what I mean. So yeah, to build something good, and let's see what percent of people agree. 58.3%. Okay. Want to know when you die or when the person you love dies? Ooh. These are both pretty like crazy things to know, but out of these two options, I would I know when I die. Let's see what percent people agree. 58.4%. Okay, 383,000 people voted to butcher your own meat for the rest of your own life or never eat meat again. I mean, sorry vegans, but butcher your own... Oh no, wait, I thought it meant like butchering your own meat by like cutting yourself and eating yourself. Never mind. Oh, it means like cut your own meat and eat it. Oh, okay. So, butcher your own meat for the rest of your life or never eat meat again. I would... You know, butchering your own meat for the rest of your life is going to be very inconvenient because it's going to like take a lot of your time. I mean, a lot of people do it, like tribal people and stuff like that. But would I never eat meat again? I mean, meat is a very good food, but as long as you can get protein another way, like eggs and milk, I guess. We drink lots of like eggs and milk or like other ways to get protein, then I guess I can never eat meat, but I don't want to quit meat. But butchering your own meat, that's going to take a lot of time. I mean, that's not really practical and like most modern places, I guess. So sadly, I would pick never eat meat again here. Ooh, this is pretty split. It's almost 50-50. If I was living in like the wilderness, then I'd pick the first option, but yeah. Alright, so now change your religion or change your political party. Both of these are pretty hard. I mean, a lot of people attach a lot of like significance to both of these, but now changing any of these, and if you change to a very similar political party, it shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, I guess changing your religion, I mean, that's gonna get a lot of backlash in like a lot of places unless you live in like less religious place. No, this is very hard choice, but I'd say change your political party to something that's very similar, and it shouldn't be too much different. 66.3% people agree, so 25 in a row. I don't know what that means, 25 in a row here, because I mean, I don't know what this website is, but this is an official app, I guess. Always be overdressed or always be underdressed. Now, I think the better option here would be overdressed. I mean, as you're looking good always, that's good. Being underdressed just means that you're just going to be looking sloppy all the time. I don't really think that's the best idea here. Okay, so I'd always be overdressed. Okay. Now, have everyone know your darkest secret, or have everyone believe a false but embarrassing rumor about you? Now, my darkest secret, I don't really have that, like, extremely dark secret, I think. Or have everyone believe a false but embarrassing rumor? It depends how embarrassing it is. Okay, so, means this one's also pretty hard, but I would say have everyone. What does everyone mean? I mean... Yo, sure, they can know my darkest secret because it's not that deep. Ooh, so I mean, there's some minority people that agree. Okay, fight a bear with a butter knife or fight a wolf with your bare hands? Oh wait, a bear with a butter knife? I mean, it's a black bear, I do have a chance. Brown bear or polar bear, no chance basically. A wolf with my bare hands, wolf is gonna bite and it's gonna be pretty hard. Depends on the size of the wolf, but I think a black bear with a butter knife is going to be easier than fighting a wolf with bare hands, so I'm going to have to say this is only because of black bear. Okay, majority of people I think that disagreed were thinking about like polar bears or grizzly bears. Of course you can't beat them, but maybe black bear is possible. Freeze to death or burn to death? I would rather, you know what, burning to death sounds very like exacerbatingly torturous, but freezing to death sounds okay. I mean, it doesn't sound okay. I mean, it sounds pretty bad. But out of the two bad options, I do think freezing to death is a better idea here, guys. Okay, so 78.3% people agree. I mean, pretty reasonable. Get paid for reading books or watching TV? Here, I think I would rather get paid for, you know what, guys, it depends on what type of books or what I'm watching on TV. I mean, it really depends on what I'm watching or reading, but watching TV does sound more fun because it's basically brainless activity there, so I mean, as long as I don't have to give reviews on the shows, I can probably even sleep while I'm doing it. I don't think I can sleep while reading books, so I'll do watching TV. Yeah, majority of people agree. 69.3% people agree. Ooh, accidentally clicked on the answer here. Always feel like you're about to sneeze but can't, or have a permanent itch that you can't scratch. I mean, yeah, I already felt like, I don't really know what I picked there, but since I already clicked on the answer, I mean, you guys can decide for yourself here what you would choose. I mean, to be honest, here, out of these options, I would probably choose, yeah, I would probably choose the most more common one. Always feel like you're about to sneeze but can't. Because having a permanent itch would be really annoying. You mean, okay, so let's see. Now, would give up showering or bathing for a month, or give up the internet for a month? Okay, so this is hygiene or internet. I mean, in the modern world, it is very hard to get by without internet. This is back in the day, I'd probably, I mean, I wouldn't even be thinking about internet. I mean, if I lived like 1,000 years ago. But, you know what, this is gonna sound very bad, but if I could clean myself in other ways, like I could wash my face, wash my hair in like the sink or something, or do other stuff, brush my teeth and stuff. I mean, I guess like the normal daily hygiene activities and not shower and bathe and clean yourself the other way, like go swimming or something, then I'd probably give up the showering and bathing for a month. Let's see. What a minority of people? I mean, they're probably not as internet addicted, I guess. Want to know the uncomfortable truth of the world or live a comfortable lie? Now, you know what, guys? I always like knowing the truth. I don't want to live a comfortable lie. So here, I would be choosing wanting to know uncomfortable truth of the world. Let's see what percent people agree. It's 59.9% people that agree with that. Okay, now, have a photographic memory or be able to forget anything you want. Now, here I would rather have a photographic memory. Why would I? Like, there's some stuff I guess you'd want to forget, but you know what? It's the truth. You want to know reality to its truest form. They just have a photographic memory instead, obviously. Ooh, majority of people agree. 29.2% disagree. Okay. Be constantly tired no matter how much you sleep. Be constantly hungry no matter what you eat. Now, being constantly hungry, I guess you can ignore it, slightly at least, and you won't be tired, so that's better than being tired. That's very bad, because then how are you going to get anything done? So, I guess I'd be constantly tired no matter how... No, actually, constantly hungry no matter what you eat. That's what I meant to pick, but I accidentally picked tired. Okay. That's alright, guys. Live without YouTube or without TikTok? Now, TikTok is basically mostly brain rot. I mean, there's some good stuff on it, but YouTube is much more, like, useful and informative in daily life. I'd probably live without TikTok. I mean, TikTok I do use a lot for, like, brain rot, but yeah. 75% people agree. I mean, pretty reasonable. Alright, now let's do last 5 questions, guys, before we end this video. Have to publicly share your search history or your camera roll? Now, my search history, I mean, most people probably have some crazy things in their search history. I mean, it's pretty expected. For my camera roll, there's not that much, like, crazy stuff on my camera roll, to be honest. I mean, if I really had to choose, it would probably be camera roll. I mean, most people could understand search history. I mean, most people are just curious anyways. I'd say one person, okay, camera roll's a minority, which I didn't expect. Okay, so say one person you love from a burning building or save 100 strangers. Now, this really gets into human psychology and how little a lot of people care about, like, strangers. I mean, it's like when random people on the Earth globe die, I mean, a lot of people don't really feel much, which is just a sad part of human biology, I guess. Say one person you really love from a burning building. I mean, who are these 100 strangers? I mean, This sounds very bad, but you might have to save the person you love from a burning building. I mean, strangers, they could be very nice and like good people, but I mean, that's just how human, like, the brain works. It's just inbuilt for like saving people you know and like are related to. I guess sounds very bad, but strangers could be very nice and good people. It's not because of that, but yeah, I guess we're gonna be picking this. Okay, so 80% of people agree. I mean, yeah. Have an extremely high IQ but be socially awkward, or be extremely charismatic but have a low IQ. Okay, so I would extremely charismatic but have a low IQ. I mean, what's gonna get you further in life? If you're socially awkward but you can do like most things and get your message across, I don't think it's too bad if you have extremely high IQ. But how low IQ? How low are we talking here? Can we like understand basic stuff? We can. Be extremely charismatic, that's gonna get you like pretty far, I guess. But you know, I'd have an extremely high IQ but be socially awkward. Yeah, like a small majority of people agree. 62.1% of people agree. Have a perfect body but have an unattractive face. Attractive face but imperfect body. I was reading that most people care more about like the face, and like I saw like some studies about this than the body. So I do think like the research-based opinion would be most people do think having an attractive face is better. Yep, 70% as expected. I mean, yeah, okay, so let's just do 2 more questions, and then I think that should be good for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Change aspects of your personality or change aspects of your looks. Now, what personality is good is subjective. Looks, I mean, most people, this is pretty hard to choose actually, but I'm just gonna say looks here. Yeah, this is 70 to 30 ratio roughly. And the final question is live without music or live without books. Now, because this is the era of the internet and we have stuff like websites and ChatGPT and like other ways to read stuff and learn knowledge, I do sadly think I'm gonna be ditching the books, guys, and living without books instead of living with music. I mean, music is pretty fun to listen to, so yeah, I'm just gonna be saying living without books, and yeah, let's see. Live without books, shoot, that's what I meant to press. Well, it's okay, guys. Okay, so most people agree, 85% of people agree. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed today's video of Would You Rather. Say what you guys would have chosen in the comment section instead here, and yeah, like if you enjoyed, and have a good day, guys, and bye.